Hello, 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 guys. It's been a minute, I think. I'm trying to force myself into the craft room. I think my crafting mojo has decided to take just a wee bit of a vacation. Having some lack of motivation to be in my craft room and actually be doing crafting. So I've been kind of focusing on doing working on a commissioned cross stitch piece. And but yeah, I'm getting behind on all of my other stuff. So like it or not, I'm here, and I'm gonna try to move forward. So I'm just gonna kind of go page by page today, adding embellishments, creating embellishments, whatever as I go. I have my card from that first pocket. I'm gonna do a Gail Agostinelli style collaging. I have die cuts here. These are all different sorts of die cut flowers that I can add in. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of start and just get going and see what happens. So one of the things that Gail does is she does it for signature pages, but she just kind of goes around the edges with a collage. With collage pieces. Um, I'm probably not making any sense. So I'm just going to go and hopefully it makes sense along the way. These are going to have to be pretty small pieces because this is a small piece. I might have to get down under my table too and get another glue stick. There's not much glue left in that. I have already rounded the corners on this, and that'll just make it easier for me to round with the scissors afterward if I choose not to wait. I may wait for the glue to dry and then use my tool. I don't know. We'll see what I decide as I decide it. Now as you see, I'm tearing off little pieces, and that's just so that there is torn edges. But I'm leaving one side straight because obviously there is a straight edge on the paper. And I'm using scraps from this actual from this book. Papers that I've used already in it. Wow, I'm going to apologize straight up front. Apparently I'm having some difficulty in getting my language to work. Like stumbling over my words big time. Now, in doing this, you could ink around the individual pieces if you chose to. I'm kind of almost got it far enough down. And obviously I'm going to have to trim this piece. But A little bit of the brown showing there, so. Nothing like super, yeah. Not doing any like brain trust crafting today. I'm just, just trying to craft. Just get in here, get something going. Let's bring some more of this in. Keep managing to push my glue page out of the way and then bury it. Wow, I'm really limiting the writing space there, aren't I? Oops. So I will definitely know that for the next one to make these even smaller. I thought I was making small pieces. But apparently I'm not. Yeah. I'm gonna have to trim that. I'm not gonna try to cut it down to the right, specific size. I will just flip it and trim it. Let's see. What do we want? Right there. Just about a little bit of. Looking for some of this lime green. I was hoping I had a smaller piece, but doesn't look like it. I will just tear a piece out. See? And then I keep covering up my glue page. Scissors out. I really hate cutting rounding corners with a pair of scissors, so I'm glad that I was able to do it with my tool. Good. Ooh, that was a good catch. Finally had a decent weather day today, so I was able to light my burn barrel, which was nice. Been waiting forever. to be able to do that. Our weather just has not been cooperative. All I have in there is pink and yellow. Idea. Get into my newly organized section of my craft room. So I have brads and I have eyelets that I could do in the center of the flowers. Let me get a couple options out here. That's too big. Oh, well. Just realized I have something in here that used for my challenge tonight. Let's see. Okay, so I could go this way with a little pink flower in the center. Or a little pink dot. I like the pink dot better. Okay. Set that aside. I should have had my Fabri-Tac ready, but I didn't. Goes back in there. Okay. Not going to glue the whole flower down. I'm just putting some glue on the back of the brad legs. So it'll glue down in the center. The back petals won't be able to move, but these ones will. Okay. It's not cooperating with me, so I'll put a little bit on the yellow petals. So backtracking, I am going to glue the yellow one down all the way. So there's this as a writing space and then the entire back. I'm seeing after sitting all that time underneath the heavy books, you can see how much it squished. Okay, that's going to go in there. There's already one in there. also have all these strips too that I'm considering on the places where I didn't put lace, but there's still a bare edge, and just put a decorative strip if I come across a spot where I want something just a little more, you know. But in all honesty, I don't remember if there is such a page as I go through. Testing. Wanting something to put in there. Grabbing my stack of my dyed papers. I've got greens. Greens with blues. That's not too bad. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll go do it like accordion style. Fold one in that direction, fold this in this direction. All right. Flip that over. I guess it doesn't matter. There's a edge regardless, isn't there? Doy. Just as a writing space. Tag already there. There's a belly band there. I like to stick a little something extra there. So greens, blues, pinks, regular old coffee stain. Let's see. Back to this one. I don't like that one there. Oh. Just did a blue, so I don't want to do another blue. Let me get down into my pinks. So I've got some crazy dyed ones. That's kind of fun. Let's do that one. It won't fit in there if I just fold it in half. Ooh. Let's see. It's going to be close. I'm going to go, yeah, let's go this way. Good there. We're good there. 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 So I need something to put in here. This peachy piece. I'm pretty sure that'll fit in there. Maybe not. Thought it would fit. Okay, so solution there is going to be just to trim off a little bit here. Make sure I'm even. I'm going to save that. At least for a little bit. Okay. Should fit in there now. And again, this is just providing extra writing space. Is this one that I glued? Oh, haha. This is one that I glued halfway. So we will fold that in quarters. Ugh. I don't like that. That makes it way too thick. This paper is thick as it is because it's a lightweight cardstock versus copy paper. Let's do that. I did cut it a little shorter so that it would fit in the pocket rather than sitting on top of it. Okay, this is one where do I want to put something down this edge? I mean, one of the main reasons I didn't put the lace on this side was because I didn't want to cover that flower up too much. But if I just add a decorative strip like this, you still see the flower. I almost want to sew on that though. I think I do. I'm going to leave that there and then I'm going to sew that. I still need something here. Let's see. That would be roughly 4 inches wide. I'll say it. And again, I can just grab some dyed paper. And I think because it's got this very harsh line here from where the stencil ended, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. I'll have that as a scrap. the hang up here? There we go. Okay. Good here. Get something for here. And for here. This is a skinny one. I glued it this way, so tall and skinny. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, what I need to decide is do I want to just put writing paper in all of these extra spaces? Let's see, that'd be 1, 2. Hold on. Back up the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9. So it'd be 9 more sheets of paper going in here, plus 1 more collage piece. Why not? Right? We end up selling this to somebody, they can always take out the papers they don't want. Looking for my greens that are not like super grungy. Okay. Most of my greens are really grungy. I don't think I have any green that's not like straight green. This is like you know what? I have a stack of purple somewhere. Because I just did it not that long ago. But where? Why am I not? Why is it not on the shelf? Hmm. that is very interesting because I said that's right. That's why. I did them in my legal size. So they're filed with my legal size papers, not my letter size. There's something in there. This one's really cool. I'm sitting there thinking, where is all that purple paper that I just did? This, I'm going to fold in quarters. I think it's going to be short enough. But that's going to be really skinny. Let's do it in thirds. There we go. And it can slide up underneath there. I need something to go in here. That's it, and that is a skinny one. So I do have all of these. And let's check these out first, see if I can find any that nope. Okay. These. What ones that don't have words on them? Or images. Nope. Okay. Plant those for a moment. Let's see, how far back does this go? At the width of my fingers. So these two are too skinny. Oh, that's not even part of it. This one's too skinny. These three are all the same width. So I'll put two of those back. And then cut this down to 8.5. me come back and put something on this. This is pretty plain for me. Let's see. I need to trim that just a smidge. I guess I'm going this way. Put it on my table. What just happened? That was annoying. Funny thing is this power button, this goes to my camera. This power button will not turn my camera off. I bumped the power button on my TV remote and it turned my camera off. Make that make sense. It's annoying. So completely annoying. It makes no sense. I cannot for the life of me figure out how it is that my TV remote is controlling my camera. It makes no sense to me. My paper pile is arguing with me just a little bit. It's wanting to fall and tumble everywhere. And obviously that's not something I want it to do. That goes all the way back. I'm like, do this not quite in thirds. Okay, what's the hang up over here? There we go. You're good there. I need something in there. So pink, green, blue. It could be just about anything, honestly. Let's delve down into my blues. So these were all dyed with my stencils. That's not too bad. I definitely would like something that's got the image on the entire page versus, something like this. Yeah, we could go with a spiral. I love that placemat. It gives me cool designs. All right. Put the blues back over here with the other shade of blues. I remember right, I had to trim this. I guess I should make sure if this is a full pocket, huh? Nope, this is a half pocket. So maybe we should just put that other half of that peach one in there. I can find it in my pile. Oh, I'm probably going to have to trim this a little bit. Whoops. Yeah, trim it just a smidge. Also need to re-glue right here. Do that while we're waiting. My TV remote is out of the way. My vacuum has started. Let's see if he decides to make his way in here. First, I want to make sure that I don't need to trim this more. And then I'm not going to, because this side corner's got to dry still. Yeah. I don't want to glue my piece in there. So put that there. Okay, we need something here. This is where I could put that blue piece. Wow, that didn't fold straight. Okay. Trim a little. Come on. Definitely going to need to replace my blades on that before I start my next project. Come on. What is going on here? Spin you. Okay, I don't understand. There we go. Now we're in there. Could put something behind this. I hope that stand out a little bit more. I don't know what color I would want to do. I was thinking, like this page, just to give it a little extra, but I don't think I like that. One of my neighbors must be getting something in the mail because my dogs are going crazy. Yeah, I need something skinny to go up in here and something tall to go in here. Look at my light pinks here. These ones were colored with a quote unquote dead highlighter. You know, like when they stop highlighting on paper, but if you pull them apart and soak the cartridge on the inside, you can still get a lot of ink out of them. I do miss having access to that supply. Oops, it's going all the way back. I need that folded just in half. When I was working, everybody knew that, you know, I did that with highlighters. So whenever their highlighters in their office would go dead, they would bring them to me, and then I would just pull them apart, break out the cartridge, and use them to dye paper. The play therapy therapist we had loved it because then, you know, and what I always did with her was I would dye the paper and then bring it back to her. So then she could use it in her play therapy. Not sure why it's not wanting to go in on this corner. I need to argue with me. There we go. Let's get another layer of color there. I'm going to put there. I already put in the last one. This could probably go in. Okay. Oh, I put coffee dyed paper in that last one. I almost feel like I want some purple there, but then I have to tear down one of my pages. No. Don't mind that one. This paper has seen better days. So we're just gonna trim off the end piece. This is gonna go into my scraps. This will stay up in here. And then folding it in half now. Nope. Folding it in half this way. Nope. Fine then. Again, I'm not going to go quite in thirds. I just wanted to be able to fit down in there. There we go. That kind of plays off of that. nice. Okay, this piece, this is a full piece. Just get some straight coffee dyed in there. That one's fun, but again, I don't want I'm like, or do I? Okay, that one is, that page is in there. Now we have this one to do like we did the last one. And again, I'm just doing that ahead of time, just in case. I'm going to try to do this a little more, so it takes up less space than it did on the last one. This will have to be trimmed off. Because it is torn on all sides. Let's see. Something with some design here. What else do I have here? Some of this. I have some TV shows that, I wish they would hurry up and decide what they're going to do as far as like, are you going to bring them back or, what's the plan? I mean, Yellowstone is kind of an obvious one. Still very salty about that. They keep saying it's coming back, but in reality, I don't believe that it's going to. Because by the time they get it here, nobody's going to remember anything about the show. And I know I'm not the only diehard light Yellowstone fan that, is angry about how things have gone down, and the fact that Taylor Sheridan has gotten involved in all these other projects when he's got this one, hanging out there unfinished, just doesn't sit well with us fans. Again, I'm going to have to trim this one because it's not straight on the one edge. I'm going to spin this just so it's kind of a little better into my reach. Let's see. It's more of this. Hey, remote, you stay out of the way. And a second video in a row where I managed to turn the power off to my camera. The last one bumped the plug and it disconnected. No, this one, the power button on my remote did it. Which again baffles my mind, and I can't figure out how that's even happening. Stunning. I am getting thirsty. I'm gonna go that way just because it's got a straighter edge. No other rhyme or reason for that. I'm gonna trim off where we can. Just getting something to decorate this journaling card with. Cutting this little birdie out of the paper would be cute. And then tweets. Let's bring this back in. That's going to go in there. Paper's already in there. And we just need something for here, and we're done. I totally wish I had some orange paper. Some blue. There's some purple in here, but I think purple would be a lot. A dark pink. You have a dark pink that's got some lace imprint on this side. You can see it here as well, and then some checkerboard. Am I going to have to trim you? Yep. I'm not keeping those. I could have, but I'm not. Get down in there. All right. So there is stuffing the book. The only thing we have left to do is the cover. But as you can see, by being back out, stuffing more stuff into it, it's back to being a gator mouth. So I'm going to put it back under the heavy books over there, get it squished back down, and we will come back next time for the cover, which I really have to I have to think about. I haven't really conceptualized the cover yet. So, and I may go through and put like stickers and die cuts and stuff in random places in here. Things that aren't going to add even more bulk. I still need to do strings and stuff on some of the tags. So I will think about that too while I'm off camera. So non-bulky embellishments like stickers, die cuts, that kind of stuff. And the cover. I will think about that while I'm off camera. Stay tuned, hit that notification bell so that you know when I drop my next video, and hit the like button on the way out if you didn't do so on the way in. I absolutely appreciate that. It gets me, keeps me in the algorithm. And until next time, bye.